It was your idea.
I am not jealous.
Well, you are. You was like, oh, Karim, Mr. Confident Leg is confident, so you wear his confident shoes. And now my trend's on walk, and my walk's on trend.
Well, look, Karim, I am not jealous at all right? Because, like you said, it's a silly concept anyway. Who cares what magazine thinks? On another note, can I borrow those horseshoes?
Yeah, go on. See how it looks.
Okay.
Right now, here's Absolute Genius.
Fine, don't care anyway. Who cares?
Do you love playing computer games? Do you want to design and create your very own app? Imagine if everyone in the UK was downloading your app and playing your game.
Well, you're in luck, because we are going to run a Genius competition, giving you the chance to get your winning game design turned into a real-life app.
I'll tell you what that is. Appsolute Genius. Keep watching for more competition details later.
But first, we've got a big dollop of inspiration for you.
We'll hear from some pretty famous gamers about their favourite games.
Who thought about making a fast hedgehog? Genius.
We'll reveal Genius games past and present, exploring superstar characters and the people behind them.
Yay! Hey, Stampy!
Jaw-dropping graphics.
I've been playing it for about 15 years and I'm still not bored of it.
And across the series, we'll introduce you to different geniuses.
OK, can we have a go?
Sure, let's play. I can't believe it. I'm actually playing the master.
Amazing people whose bright ideas create the games we love to play.
It's Absolute Genius.
Computer games are part of our everyday lives. The graphics are iconic and the music is unforgettable. The characters in them have become worldwide megastars.
Meet Stampy Cat.
This fictional feline gets more hits on YouTube than Justin Bieber and One Direction.
And all because people love to watch him pottering around the phenomenal world of Minecraft.
We went to meet the real-life Stampy to find out why this game is so popular.
Now, Minecraft, it's an absolute phenomenon. What's made it so popular?
You're actually engaged. You're not just passively absorbing something. You're playing with your friends and you're working together to make something.
This is now one of the biggest games on the planet and was sold to computer game giants Microsoft for a whopping £1.5 billion.
And Stampy's videos are watched by millions of fans across the globe.
I think the game is so popular by itself, and I think there's just something endearing about watching someone having so much fun. Yay! I got a dog. I'm going to call you Bernard. Bernard the dog. And you can.
But Stampy isn't the only celebrity to be obsessed with this game.
Minecraft is the best, only because you have to get all the resources, you have to get everything to build everything yourself, and at night time zombies come. Yeah. And that is terrifying.
I am a big fan of kind of anything survival. Minecraft was kind of one of those games where you survive, you're out in the wild, you go tunneling, you go and bring back resources and things like that. And when my friends see me playing it, they're like, Lewis, why are you playing this game? It doesn't make... But they just don't understand.
This Genius offering is all set, look, within a 3D world, and you can just wander around building anything you want.
However, in this game, materials have to be found and collected before any grand creations can begin.
And the opportunities are endless.
I've got a cow farm, I've got a wheat farm, I'm growing some watermelons, I've got a wooden house.
Yeah, I have a free world one where I literally have built an entire planet.
Underneath the house, I've got a portal that takes you to a different part of the game.
There's a palace and there's a town square, everything.
We're just proper lads.
You're given control. You are allowed to do whatever you want to do. There are no rules. And when in life are there no rules?
Stampy is one of the biggest characters in the world of gaming, but he wasn't the first.
Oh no, that title goes to a little yellow fella who first hit our screens way back in 1980.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Pac-Man.
This is the best game ever. I think it's my #1.
The little icon is so simple. It's literally just like a mouth that opens and eats these characters. But there's something, him going around and kind of consuming things that I quite liked.
It's got pace, it's got, you know, it's a simple game. And most importantly, you get to eat your enemies.
To find out how to play this, it's time to get into the game. Wow, childhood dream come true. I'm actually in the game. Right, the player has to navigate this little yellow fella around a maze, eating pellet-like pack dots along the way. The aim is to try and eat all of the dots so you can move through to the next level.
However, Pac-Man isn't alone in the maze. There are 4 ghost-like enemies, Blinky, Pinky, Inky and Clyde. And if they get him, he loses a life.
I don't like ghosts. Keep them away from me.
It's very clever because all of the ghosts have individual characters. There's one that's really fast, there's one that sort of gets scared when you go near it. It's just genius the way it works because you actually get to know their characters and you actually know what to look out for.
This is the simplest game of all. A character that goes up, down, left and right, opens his mouth and eats some stuff.
Pac-Man is one of those games that I think everyone's played, everyone recognises, and it'll always go down as one of the greats.
Do you know what frustrated me about him, though? He never got any bigger. You'd have thought if he'd have eaten that much stuff, he'd have been a massive big yellow ball by the end of it.
Pac-Man came about because its creator, Toru Iwatani, was inspired by a pizza.
But the inspiration for our next lovable character came from a roller coaster. Just shows you that anything can spark off a genius idea.
I think the speed of the game is what I loved the most.
Classic, the best game in the world ever, and I think for 2 reasons. The first reason is it's the best game ever, and the second reason is it's just the best game ever.
It was big in my life.
You like blue hedgehogs, yeah?
Blue hedgehogs, them favourite,
Yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely brilliant. Who thought about making a fast hedgehog? Genius.
The aim of this game is to navigate a blue hedgehog through various levels, collecting golden rings along the way.
The spiky speedster works his way through the levels using springs, checkpoints, and the occasional loop-the-loop.
And he could turn himself into a ball. He could shoot through the air. I mean, there are no hedgehogs that I know of. One hedgehog. My mate's got a hedgehog who can do all these things, but he's from Vegas. Sonic was the first.
And you're not limited to just a hedgehog when it comes to choosing your character.
Hated Tails. What was Tails for? He was like an annoying little brother.
The weirdest thing is I used to always like being Tails as well, because he could fly.
A little spinny tail. What's that? Oh, I can do a helicopter with my tail.
If I can do that, let's just try. Come on. Come on, you stupid tail. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Would someone clean this up, please?
In this game, Sonic's nemesis is an evil baddie who goes by the name of Dr. Eggman.
I remember the first boss on Sonic where he's in his ship, the red guy with his beard.
The baddie is big and scary, and he's got little goggles on his head and a moustache thing. I don't know what's going on there, but he's terrifying.
I'm not a fan of Dr. Eggman, Cocker. Oh, no! Anybody who can blight you with salmonella at a touch is not worth getting involved with, Cockle. Dr. Eggman.
Characters in games can unite the world.
Yeah, we've come a long way since 1 or 2 players. These days, millions of people all over the world can play at the same time together.
In fact, this next game has over 70 million players in more than 150 countries worldwide.
Same as the Dick and Dom Appreciation Society.
Not quite. It's Moshi Monsters.
This is great because it's not just a game, but it's somewhere you can go online, it's safe, it's fun, you can make friends and have a good time.
I mean, I wish I could get involved, but I've not got any fingers, so I can't type.
And you can interact with people, and you can introduce them to your monster, then they can introduce you to your monster. Then you can make them a cup of tea, have a nice cup of tea and a meat paste sandwich, and just have a little sit down and relax, Cocker.
This game's really nice because the monsters are cute. They're not big, ugly, scary, horrible monsters. You can make them pink and fluffy, you can do what you want, you can personalise them and make them your own.
So if you have a brown monster and you want to change the colour right, you want to make it green or blue or something, you get a big spray can or something, put it on, and it becomes a big cloud of smoke and it turns the colour, which is all well and good because it would get nice even coverage over the muscular physique, these monsters. But it'd go everywhere, Cocker.
Once the player has chosen one of 6 monsters and given it their own personal style, they are ready to go.
They then navigate their creation around Monstro City, completing puzzles and challenges to earn a virtual currency called rocks.
But as well as this, they must look after and take care of their monster pet.
So you get, like, points for, like, washing and cleaning and gardening. So all the chores you wouldn't want to do at home, but in a more colourful and digital world.
It's nice because you get rewards for looking after pets, but rocks. I mean, it could be bones, couldn't it? It'd be more exciting if you win loads of bones. That'd be great, but rocks, they just weigh you down. I mean, what can you do with rocks?
Well, you know, I have to look after Hacker and Dodge every single day, have to feed them, talk to them, entertain them, play games with them, exactly like you do on that game, but the difference is I get no reward.
Well, that lot certainly know their stuff when it comes to moshy monsters.
Ah, yes, but how will they fare in our first round of computer games jargon?
What is an avatar?
An avatar is a movie. It's a movie.
It's a... I don't know the official definition.
It's a cartoon character, maybe?
That big tall Smurfs cocker.
Kind of a thing to represent you.
Correct. An avatar is the graphical representation or picture of the player or player's character. What is an MOTD?
MOTD stands for Mutt of the Day, an award that I often win.
Movement of the dinosaurs.
Modification of the dance.
Match of the day. Have I got that right? Oh.
No idea.
Wrong. An MOTD is the message of the day. This is what gamers send to each other to pass on information about the game. What is a sandbox game?
It's a game that you can take on the beach.
Does it involve sand in any way?
Sandbox game is something where it is completely empty and you can just create whatever you want.
Correct. A sandbox game is where the player can roam freely through a virtual world.
It's not just characters that make great games.
No, sometimes the most basic of gameplay can have millions of people transfixed by their computer screens.
Yes, and in 1984, a game was launched that had the whole world well and truly hooked.
I love this game.
You could play for hours on end.
We just had so many arguments in terms of it's like my turn now, it's my turn.
It's such a simple game, but it's absolute genius because you can't stop playing it.
But what is this game?
It's Tetris.
It's the thing about getting the blocks all lined up perfectly and then just getting you one last one that fitted in just like a jigsaw puzzle and then they'd all flash and disappear.
You would watch people playing it and you'd think, oh, it just looks a bit boring. But as soon as you got playing it, you just couldn't stop playing.
The aim of the game is to stack blocks on top of each other to make complete rows. There are 7 shapes in total, each one's made up of 4 blocks.
The name Tetris comes from the word tetra, which is Greek for the number 4, and tennis, which is creator Alexei Pachinov's favourite sport.
Despite being 30 years old, the game recently reached a whopping 425 million downloads for its gaming app. Yes! Get in.
And get this, there's an actual phenomenon called the Tetris effect.
Yeah, people say that after playing this game for hours and hours and hours, they see falling blocks in their sleep.
And they even see buildings moving in the street. I think I'm getting the Tetris effect, man.
Definitely one of my favourites because I feel like it's taught me skills for life. You know, like when I'm trying to stuff food into the fridge, that's food Tetris, you know? When I'm moving houses, putting furniture in a van, furniture Tetris. On the London Underground, human Tetris.
I would go as far as saying that I reckon I'm the best in the whole CBBC office at this game. I am phenomenal.
I will take her on. I will set this Tetris challenge. Blue Peter's famous for its challenges. We've skydived, we've walked on the wings of planes. Bring that one on.
They say the best ideas are simple, and they don't get any more simple than this game.
Its popularity is phenomenal, making it one of the best-selling apps of all time.
Its fans range from world leaders
to Olympic medalists.
Angry Birds is a brilliantly silly, addictive game.
It's the type of game where you can literally play it anywhere and everywhere.
It's just brilliant, simple, but a lot of fun.
The aim of the game is to catapult lovely birds into green pigs that are stationed within different structures.
Yes, and to get onto the next level, you have to destroy every last pig.
Mistakes are good in this game because a lot of the times when I've set records, it's because I've missed something, but then I accidentally knocked something else over, and all of a sudden I've got a great, score. So what I'm saying is basically trial and error and fluke your way through this one.
It's the best feeling ever when you just pull it at the right angle and it just knocks everything down.
In one go, though.
There's nothing like that feeling when you just get it perfectly right on top and it's all destroyed and you've just completed the level.
The great thing about this game is you're not just restricted to using one type of bird.
Oh no, there's an arsenal of aerial prowess at your fingertips.
Arsenal of aerial? What are you talking about?
There's loads of birds, isn't it?
Best bird, hands down, it's got to be the exploding one. Catapulting it out, goes red, explodes. I mean, what do you need more than that?
I like the yellow one, the most aggressive one. You can really power drive into things.
I really like the bird that splits into three because, it's a triple threat, isn't it? If only that happened when you were bowling, you could, knock all the skittles down.
There's the white one that drops eggs. What's the point? What's the point? Just give me more blue ones. The blue ones are so useful.
There's always one question that comes to mind, with this game.
Why are you so bad at it?
No! Why are the pigs the bad guys?
Didn't mind pigs before, Angry Birds. Now, every time I see a pig, I think, right, what bird can I lob it at?
Pigs aren't particularly evil, are they, Cocker? All they want to do is spend their time in their hutch/sty, having a lovely time of it. But these pesky budgies or whatever come flying in and ruin the house. No wonder they're annoyed. They probably haven't got insurance to cover that. I mean, have you ever looked at the small print and he says you are covered against fire, theft, and flying parakeets? I don't think so, Cocker. Leave the pigs alone, you pesky birds!
So we're at the halfway stage, which can only mean one thing.
Lunch?
What? No, it's time to find out whether our famous gamers know their beta from their bunny hops.
What's that then?
Bunny hops. I don't know. Should we get lunch? Yeah.
What is an NPC?
NPC is Norman PC. Yes, it's my local policeman.
Naturally protruding computer. Robots have them.
Normal practical game.
NPC?
The G, didn't I?
Yeah.
Non-playable characters. Those characters in the game where you interact with, but you don't get to take control of.
Correct. A non-playable character. What is a patch?
This is a commonly used dog's name.
It's when your hair starts disappearing, and then you get a little...
If I just stay quiet, will you give me the answer?
I think a patch is where a game has gone wrong and you then rewrite a bit of code.
And it's like patching up bugs in the game.
Correct. A patch is a piece of software designed to update or fix a game. What is an MMORPG?
It's the alphabet in the wrong order.
It's a massively mehemic, organised replay of a popular game.
Multi-million... What were the rest of the letters?
Massive multiplayer online role-playing game.
Correct.
That's good. Thank you.
See? Told you boy bands are clever.
Right, computer games have opened up a whole world of opportunities for gamers.
The possibilities are endless, and thanks to our next game, you can control your favourite footballer, score amazing goals in front of massive crowds.
It's the FIFA series.
I've been playing it for probably like 15 years and I'm still not bored of it.
You love this game?
I love this game.
He does.
Do you love this game?
No.
I'm the best at this game.
Pretend that you're good at football and realise that you're not only bad at football, but also bad on computer games.
You're good or you embarrass yourself, and I always used to embarrass myself.
I don't know all the tricks. You know, you see people doing all the kind of around the world and all these kind of special tricks. No. I play smart football.
I tend to either try and dribble it through the middle, or I'll take it to the wings, run all the way to like the byline and cross it in. There's not much diversity to my play, really.
Got to be. It's gone in off the goalkeeper.
This game is so advanced now that you can even control what celebration you do after you've scored a goal.
With just the touch of a few buttons, you could do a backflip, a samba dance, or even this.
Ah, yes. The robot.
No, the dick bot.
Wally.
The Worm's my favourite. Have you not seen it?
No. So like this, the dance move, but never said.
Score a goal, press a button, and all of them do this dance thing. Obviously, a little bit better than that.
My celebration would be like this. Yeah.
And whether you're a bit of a pro like me,
or an amateur like me,
everyone has their FIFA story.
I was playing my brother. I kicked off. I ran straight from kick-off and scored. Then he kicked off, I tackled him, ran straight up the other end and scored, and he just got up, turned the PlayStation off and went to bed.
His goalkeeper came out to pretty much outside of the penalty area, and I scored a goal, and to this day he has sworn he didn't hold triangle to bring the goalkeeper out.
I didn't.
Being fully immersed in a game is all part of the experience.
Oh, come on! Just concentrate on the game! You've made me go off the course!
And one game that had us all captivated was Mario Kart.
This game means a lot to us. We used to play this in the studio when we was recording our album.
Yeah.
Every second of the day.
That just sounds like we did no work.
I know. Didn't do any.
The album's still not finished.
My dad used to do this, actually, but he'd be there with the pad playing it, and he'd actually be going like this. His jaw would be going like this. But you do the steering, so you feel like you're actually in the game driving it, which is good.
He doesn't do that in real car, does he?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like moving to the
Oh,
side.
yeah, he does that all the time. He's all over the road.
This game's just like Formula 1 racing.
Yeah, just like it. If Formula 1 cars were piloted by dinosaurs or fungi and they could collect mystery boxes and get power-ups like flying shells or lightning bolts.
All right, it's a little bit like Formula 1 racing. But the good thing about this is that there's loads of characters to choose from.
Whoa, watch out, you flipping lunatic!
And everyone's got their favourite.
Was you the princess?
No.
I bet you were.
I weren't the princess. I was either the Mushroom Man
or the
Donkey Kong.
Donkey
You knew it?
Yeah,
you knew it.
Knew it straight away.
My character I always chose was Peach.
Mine was.
I always go for Bowser. He's this big, fat, dragony crocodile thing, and he's always spilling out over the car.
My favourite was definitely Luigi. He's a good plumber, and he can drive a car pretty well.
Surely they've got more things to be getting on with. They're meant to be plumbers, aren't they? My toilet's overflowing here. They never come round and fix my waterworks, cocker.
Secret tactic, always stay last, so you get the powerful boxes.
In this game, you collect boxes which give you special power-ups.
There were loads of things you could get, but there was one thing in particular that everybody wanted.
If you stay at the back, you get a lightning bolt. So when you press that lightning bolt as you're coming up to a jump, if you don't make the jump, you fall back to the beginning of the race.
You'd hold back. Yeah, get the lightning, hold back, wait for him.
See you later. Your race is over.
Dad, you're done.
We always used to scream at each other, because whoever got the lightning bolt won, even there at the back. I want to play it now.
I want to play it right now.
Keeping on the sporty theme for our next genius game.
Interactive fishing?
No.
Extreme tiddlywinks?
No. Wii Sports.
Love a bit of Wii Sports.
Oh.
Love it.
30-all. That's something I know all about, because every time I'm playing tennis, I have a little wee, because I get too excited. Goes everywhere. Oh, there's something happening. Oh, there's some now. Can you sort this out again?
The good thing about this game is you can always play it. If it's raining outside, doesn't matter. You can go inside and still play sport. I love it.
This game enables you to play a variety of different sports using a motion-sensitive controller.
Whether it be the swing of a golf club, the smash of a baseball bat, the computer registers the speed and angle of your motion, and the results are shown on your screen.
These intense digital sporting arenas tend to bring out the more competitive side of you.
This game is family-friendly, but at the same time, it causes rivalries that shouldn't ever be explored. And it causes friction. JJ and I still can't look at each other in the eye.
I don't tend to get that stressed, but then at the same time, because I'm very competitive, I don't lose very often.
It's really important always tie the thing around town, because once I didn't tie it around, I let it go, whack the TV, and still got a crack on it. My dad was not happy about that.
With this game, winning performances can come from some pretty surprising people.
It's not always fair, because I know that I'm stronger than my grandma, right? But if we're playing baseball together, she will do a lot better because it's all about the technique, isn't it? Like the wrist action.
My granddad barely even moves the control, just a little. And it just gives him all the points. I don't know, he's just got a really good technique with this game. I don't know what it is.
The sports featured in this series range from tennis and basketball
to canoeing and wakeboarding.
They should introduce croquet. That would be good. Just a nice little chilled game of croquet in the living room. Why not?
But I'd quite like to play snooker, because you could play snooker on the thing, right? The problem with me, of course, is I'm a dog, and I only see in black and white, so it's not as effective when you knock that grey ball into those grey balls and you get a grey ball in the centre pocket. How do you keep score, cocker?
Music is definitely one of the most important parts of a game, and like this one, it can teach little Chimpy here how to dance. Come on, little Chimpy. Look at me dance. Hey, look at me dance. Look at me dance.
Music is one of the most important things about video games, and probably the most important thing, because it gets your heart going.
You don't realise it's going into your head, so you're having fun playing the game, and before you know it, you've got this tune that's stuck there forever.
Do you know what my favourite song is? Cotton Eye Joe by the Rednecks. It goes like this. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
When you win and you're doing well and you hear a boop, 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 it actually makes you want to play on.
When you got a super life or another life, that it'd be like that. And you'd be like, yay, something's happened. I don't quite know what, but something's happened.
I like it when you collect coins in a game, because that's always a nice little happy song, like ching, 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 ching.
But also, sound effects can be really annoying. When you lose a life or something, it goes...
I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
The music is very much like a bad guy or a boss, because the faster it gets, the more it puts you off and makes it harder for you to complete the game. It's very clever stuff, yeah. The games would be very different without the music.
Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
So we've heard from our famous gamers on their favourite games.
We've explored some amazing titles from the past and present.
And we've learned all about gaming language.
Not bad for 30 minutes, is it? Come on then, final game. Winner gets a coconut.
Do you love playing computer games?
What if you could design and create your own game?
And not only that, it could be downloaded as an app. All you have to do is enter our Appsolute Genius competition.
Yeah, well, how? I'll tell you. You go to the website, all the information's there.
Do you like my lovely music?
Oh, no, you gotta open the mouth when you talk.
Oh, what's you?
What kind of computer game is this?
It's real. Just keep going, keep going.
Absolutely humiliating.
It's not over!
It's definitely brought out my features, hasn't it?
Absolute genius!
Hey, Shannon, have you heard?
Heard what?
There's going to be a new series of Friday Download. But it's on a Saturday.
Wait, Friday Download's going to be on a Saturday?
I know. Awkward.
But it's still going to have loads of cool celebs.
Yes.
And great music.
Obviously. It's still Friday Download.
But it's going to be on a Saturday.
Yeah.
The brand new series of Friday Download. Now on Saturdays for some reason. Saturdays at 10 on CBBC and CBBC HD.
We have more Sunday fun coming your way with Sam and Mark's Sports Showdown. But first, let's have a look at your works of art because we're doing this.
Dodgy doodles, get in my bin!
That's right, you've been sending in your works of art, but they're works of art with a difference. They're a little bit dodgy, and Dodge has asked us to have a look at some of his pictures in his absence. Now, this week, we asked you to draw Dodge in winter clothes. So, let's have a look what you've been sending in. This one's sent in by Sophia, who's 8 years old, and she has drawn Dodge in a lovely little green hat, glove and sock combo.
He doesn't seem to be wearing any clothes, but that's all right, that's Dodge for you,
Just
eh?
accessories.
He does have his jackets in that there in case he does get a bit chilly and wants to throw something on, eh?
He's gone accessory crazy. He's even got a little bracelet here for some extra insulation. Thank you very much, Sophia.
It does, gives it a 3D feel, doesn't it? This next one is from Isabel. Hey, Isabel. And Isabel has a drawn Dodge here with some bright, colourful jackets and purple trousers, eh? How brilliant is that? And these, I thought they were headphones at first, but I think they're earmuffs.
Hey, maybe, Karim, they are earmuffs with built-in sound so that you can, like, keep your ears warm and you can also have a bit of a jam.
Yeah, maybe they're ear fuffs.
Yeah, maybe they are. It's an interesting idea.
Hey?
This one here has been sent in by Eva, and Eva has drawn Hacker and Dodge doing a bit of ice skating, and they're also listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on the old cassette player.
The old cassette player, that's absolutely brilliant. But, Katie, what's that in the corner? Is that a Christmas tree?
Yeah, they are in a festive mood.
Very festive for October.
It is, isn't it? Listening to Christmas songs in October is a bit wonderfully weird.
Wonderfully weird.
I reckon we
Choice of
should.
words. Let me have a scribe. Put that in the bin.
Your drawing was so good that we thought it was bin worthy. It really is a compliment to have your picture put into Dodge's bin. If you want the same done to you, then all you need to do is send your pictures in to us. This week, we want you to draw